2, request to address the board. I have the floor open tonight on the topics surrounding the special meeting. And first on my list is Renita Bonadies. Ms. Bonadies.
Good evening. I mentioned at the last meeting that I was told that I could not appeal my FOIA fees to the board president because the new policy says that I must take my case to the civil court. This is a very bad policy. Why require everyone, including the district, to go to court and pay attorneys when the board or superintendent are fully capable of sorting out most issues? Well, of course, this is a policy manual produced by the Thrun Law Firm. I guess Mr. Sharrow was correct when he said that the new policy manual would be beneficial from a lawsuit perspective. I see how the lawyers will guarantee more income for themselves with this policy. Why require litigation? But I digress. MCL 15.234, Section 1, says a body may charge a fee for a public record search. And it continues on to say if the public records, if it has established, makes publicly available and follows procedures and guidelines to implement this section as described in subsection 4. The district has arguably posted procedures, though it is refusing to follow those procedures. Thus, until the district has posted procedures that it will follow, the district is not permitted to charge a fee for FOIA responses under Section 4 of MCL 15.234. This undermines your ability to charge any fee for FOIA requests for the past 16 months, as you were not in compliance with FOIA law. However, I was charged fees several times over the period in which the online FOIA policy manual was not recognized as valid, per the interim superintendent's own words. Perhaps all of these fees should be returned and no further fees charged until you are compliant with your document online. Another issue is the Open Meeting Act. MCL 15.267 requires a roll call vote and that the purpose be stated in the open meeting in which the roll call is taken. In 2 of the past 3 meetings, the board went into closed session without a roll call vote. A roll call is required to go into a closed session, and I would like to respectfully request the minutes for the past few closed sessions since the board did not properly go into a closed session, because I would be entitled to that because it was not properly adhered to. And 15.268 has the requirements and permissible purposes of going into a closed session. A public body can go into closed session to consider legal advice presented in a written legal opinion. But my 3 minutes means I'll have to continue this at another time. But I do have documentation for the things I'm quoting. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bonadies. Just address a couple things. One, on going into closed session. By my count, the last 2 times that we voted go into closed session, we voted 7-0 or 6-0. So by my count, that's a 2/3 vote, which is what's required. But if you have documentation that's otherwise, happy to take it from you. Our open meeting topics, we do have Section 5, which is closed session for consideration of a complaint pursuant to Section 8(1)A of the Michigan Open Meetings Act, MCL 15.268, 8(1)A. Take a motion to go into closed session.
I move that we go into closed session with a roll call vote.
All right. Voting on the motion to go into closed session.
For consideration of the complaint.
Consideration of this complaint. President Rausch.
Aye.
Vice President McFarland.
Aye.
Secretary Hatfield is an aye. Member Blasey.
Aye.
Member Ringel.
Aye.
Member Horowitz.
Aye.
6 in favor.
Okay. We are now in closed session.